Welcome back to Face the Nation from Amani Gardens, Kirinyaga Town, Kirinyaga County. Adwa Kirinyaga Murega. Murega Rege. Saya Maswali is almost here. Before we go to the questions, let's go once again to Diana Mwiru in the streets of Kirinyaga County, talking to the people. Let's take a look.
Huku barabara venye hata kama ukiangalia hii town kulitengenezwa rami, kukaekwa rami, lakini hiyo barabara haikutengenezewa drainage, hakuna drainage. Pia si waleji system hatuna, na sisi ndo tunatoa kodi wanga tunalipa, lakini tujawahi kufanywa venye sisi tungetaka kufanywa.
Ile masinga tunakuanga nayo hapa ni kitu kama mama kama mimi nikisomesa mtoto akifika form 4 hakuna college. Ile college tuko nayo hapa ni KTI, na hiyo KTI unaona hata mtu hata kupeleka mtoto huko ni kama nasari. Sasa ile kitu tunataka ni wale tunachagua watafute mahali tunajengewa college.
Makazi ya watoto wetu tunasomeza na bei kali, lakini hakuna kazi. Wanatoka huko kuja kuchuna majani na bibi anapata shilingi 100, kana watoto 2 na mke wake, watakula nini?
Masinda ile iko hapa kubwa sana ni manjia. Sasa mvua ikinyesha namna hii hatupati customer juu ile mabarabara yote tunaendea yote ni mashimo. Sasa tunataka MP wetu atutengenezee mabarabara.
Thank you very much. Welcome back. Yes, indeed, 3 main issues: infrastructure, education, leadership. That's all they're talking about. Back and forth, back and forth. The people know what they want. Let's go to the questions, please. Let's start. Go ahead, my dear. You can stand up, tell us who you are, and give your question.
Thank you so much. My name's Irene Muthoni Gadhuku. I come from Kirinyaga County in Kirinyaga Central constituency. My questions first go to our governor, the aspiring governor. Thank you for coming because we were waiting for all of them to come. Actually, even the Minister for Finance, he has failed us, and this question I wanted to put it to him and our MP. Because of these roads, from Kutus to Karatina, this is the only highway we have in Kirinyaga, and the Minister for Finance, actually we thank God because already we have him, but he cannot attend where we can ask him questions. Day come, day ends. We are always being told that we are being constructing the road and it's recarpeting, but now they've already started patching. We are wondering, do they really know the lifespan of this barabara? So that whenever, even if they do patching, at the end of the day, it has to break again. So we are living in this trouble. So our governor, we are asking you, because you are the only one who has volunteered to come. The others have refused. Jaro was in Baricho yesterday, and we had been told he's coming. In fact, this question I had kept for him. He has not come. Our MP all the time, you've never seen him even the national days. We wonder, are we really going for this kind of MPs? So our governor who is here, because now my heart has told me I should go with you, even if I don't know much about you.
Okay, all right, ask the question.
What are you planning to do with this road? Is it only the patching when you get there, or can we get a good road? Mr. Kafue, this comes to you. You are there. We've been working with you closely in Chamber of Commerce. And actually, you are not really telling us. And actually, we've fought with you without other leaders. Can you say the seat you want? We don't mind. We want you to tell us.
Okay, thank you. Just we'll let you think about that seat, Kafue. Joseph Dathi, would you be different? Would you be patching these roads?
Thank you, Madam, for the question. And I think we need to appreciate that by the time we come in as the governors, there are various constitutional mandates for the national government and for the county government. Some of the key roads will be under the national government. But as we sit here, as we stand here, it's still the national government, under the leadership of the Minister of Works and the Treasury, should be able to provide adequate funds so that we recarpet this particular road, not maraming a tarmac road with the soil. I think that's a misnomer, and that is underrating the intelligence of the people of Kirinyaga, that money is being squandered in the name of patching the road. The lifespan, some of us who have some bit of historical background, this road was built in the 1970s. The lifespan of such a road is between 35 and 38 years. This road has outlived its lifespan. So we actually require a new road. And all what we are saying is that under the new dispensation, when you take over office, one of the things that we should be able to appreciate that as a governor, you have a right to seek facilitation by the national government. We should be able to allow the county government to implement some of these programs through delegated AIs or monies allocated. And that one, given our capability and our experience, we know the path to do it. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Let's move on. John Mwai, tuambie bana, unataka kiti gani? Tuambie
Very good.
toboa. Mwambie.
Jeff, I think that's a good question posed to me by my sister. But I want to put it very clear to the people that as we are here today, I don't want to say that is not the right time to talk about seats and so forth. But I want first of all to look at Kirinyaga. How better can we housekeep? So that when we come to thinking about who is who and who is where, we shall look both at the ability and the skills. As we talk, Jeff, now, when you look at what is happening to Kirinyaga, from up, Majani Chai, we have 1,000,001 problems where all the money is being pumped out through the transport system, and where farmers are getting nothing at the end of the day. When you go to Mwea, where we are referring to as a white gold, much more problems, where farmers are not coordinated by anybody. So when I think of declaring on what I would do for the people, maybe it would be at a later date. And what I would declare, Mr.
So you're leaving that option open?
It is very open.
Ah, good.
Very open.
Very good.
Very
That's all we
open.
need to know.
Very open.
You understand?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right, tuendeleni.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Jeff. Okay, my first question is with you, Jeff. You did not give youth a representation there, because we ought, one of us would have been there.
Beth, she's not.
She's representing the women.
She's also youthful.
No, she's past the
youthful.
youth age.
Beth, how old
She's
are you?
my friend, I know.
God, I'm only 36 years old.
Youth is 35. True?
Hiya.
Okay, thanks a lot. First, I want to give thanks to the educationist, but I want to challenge you. The same issues you are saying are the same issues that have affected our county leadership. We only talk from outside, but we don't want to get inside and solve it. So when we give solutions to the wrong people, they end up doing the wrong thing. You have to keep on blaming them. So if you have a dream, you'd rather have it here, we hear it. If you'll change it, you change it with us. That's my challenge to you. My second question goes to Winnie, the aspiring MP. My big question to you is, if you're saying the production of rice and all things will go down, we know that in Kirinyaga we don't have an industry that manufactures fertilizer, pesticide, and all those stuff. So how will it go down? Or is it a political promise that does not have policies that we cannot trust in? Yeah? My big question to our aspiring governor is, what factors or what systems do you have in place that will guarantee us as a county, especially the youth, that our life, all our source of living will give us an economical growth and not just another promise? What systems do you have in your policy? Thank you. I'm
Good.
Johnny Rongo, youth leader, Kirinyaga.
Okay, Johnny Rongo, next time you'll be up there, okay? Winnie, ladies first.
Yes.
John
Thank
says
you,
that's just
John,
like an
for the
election
question
promise. Yeah.
you have asked. But I think if you listened carefully, I said that we import fertilizer, and in between there are a lot of there is changes of middlemen who import the fertilizer. So we're going to make sure that we have an organization, we have readers who can sit down and see how they can get the fertilizer and bring it at a cheap place. Not that we can manufacture fertilizer, but we'll make sure that when we are bringing fertilizer for the farmers, we're going to find that we are getting a cheap fertilizer. Again, we will also talk to the government to also pay part, and also try to minimize the cost of the taxes for the fertilizer. And that one, it can bring the cost of production down. The other point I also want to add about education, because I'm also an educationist, is that I'm happy that we have the KTI, which is going to be the university. But we need leaders who can also think, how are we going to deal with the youth who have been in that college? We should make sure that we upgrade that one for a university, and we should also have the same institution, a technical institute for our youth, because this is where the youth get lost, because they don't have anywhere to go. We don't have these middle class institutions.
Okay,
we need them.
Good. Let's move on, because there's lots of questions here. And Joseph Dathi, you still have to answer your question from Irongo here about the promise.
Thank you, Mr. Irongo. I think under the governor within the county in the new dispensation, the governor has got 10 ministers to appoint. And I want to be on record that within the 10 slots for the ministers in quotes, I have 2 slots for the youth, so that the youth can join the leadership to make sure that they advance their own issues within the county government. And I think we also want to look at to have the vision of Kirinyaga County. And we are saying, because of the sheer number of